Alright, this video is called The Tragedy Story of Riky. Now, we all know what happened to Riky, and to be honest, I don't know why he did it. Did he leave a letter? Usually people when they do that, they leave a letter. I can't say the word on YouTube because my YouTube video is gonna get restricted, so I might not say the word. I guess we just use unalive. When Riky unalived himself, I don't know why he did it. I think he left a letter, but I've never read it. I've never looked into it so much. But I guess this video, let's see if this video has the answers. Why did Riky do it?
Hail Mary, I pray you keep me alive. And if I die, I'm hoping my niggas ride. Shout out my little brother, prevented my suicide. I was getting high, my nigga stuck by my side.
Whoa.
Stuck by my side.
Bro was talking about this stuff since how old is this video? Looks like these videos look like one of those old videos, when you were still up and coming. He was talking, did you listen to the word? I guess
and if I die, I'm hoping my niggas ride. Shout out my little brother, prevented my suicide. I was getting.
So it wasn't like he says my little brother prevented, I guess he did try to do it before he was successful. Let's see, this video actually started on a high. I know I talk a lot. I know I yap a lot. Oh my god, bro! If you don't want to listen to me yap, go watch another video. Go watch this video. The title is Tragic Story of Riky. Because I get comments all the time. People complain that I yap a lot. Stop. I'm a yapper, bro. Like, come on. I'm not even doing this on purpose. I just have a lot to say most of the time. That's it.
Shut up, my little brother, prevented my suicide. I was getting high, my nigga stuck by my side, mother stuck by my side.
Damn! Who's that?
They should have never.
That's who's this guy, bro? What come on, Resin. Oh man, I used to fuck with that guy a lot, bro. Like,
Put me on lockdown.
No did it.
They should have never put me on lockdown. It's starting to feel like these niggas want me to die. How you wishing death on the one who kept you alive? The one who picked you up when these niggas pushed you aside. Saliva made you vagina, you need to swallow your pride.
The extraordinary journey of the South African rapper Riky illuminated the music scene like a shooting star. From humble beginnings to the heights of fame, Riky's story is a testament to the power of resilience, artistry, and the human spirit. But as we delve into the chapters of Riky's life, we must also confront the shadows that clouded his path. While thousands of fans were cheering on and applauding Riky's music talent, a quiet battle waged within him, one that ultimately led to a heart-wrenching conclusion. In February of 2022, the world mourned as news broke that Riky had died of self-delusion.
Bro, the years are moving fast, bro. Imagine, I know we just got to 2025, but remember, it doesn't feel that long since Riky unalived himself. It doesn't feel that long, bro. It feels like it was just like a year ago. But it's actually 2022. That's like 3 years ago at this moment.
A tragic ending that shed light on the very real struggles of mental health and the insidious grip of depression. As we navigate the highs and lows of the life of Riky, we unravel the legacy of this iconic artist, exploring the melodies that brought joy and the demons that haunted him. This is the story of Riky, a life that soared through the skies of music and touched the hearts of millions, leaving behind a legacy that resonates far beyond the beats and lyrics. Hi, I'm Pluton, and I make videos like this every time. Ricardo Mikado, professionally known as Riky, was born in July 2, 1987, in the vibrant streets of KZN in Durban. Growing up in a township filled with rhythmic beats and soulful melodies, Riky's passion for music was sparked at an...
One thing I'll give Riky, bro. One thing I want is his beard. Bro, this guy has like a really nice head. English language. He really had like a nice beard. I'm trying to grow my beard, but I'm like, I have the struggle of my beard not connecting. Oh, no, here it's connecting. I'm just cutting it. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's growing like, mine is just not a real beard, bro. Like
an early age.
Yeah, this this kind of beard. I want that kind of beard, bro.
As a teenager, he moved to Johannesburg, the heart of South Africa's entertainment industry, where he would chase his dream of becoming a rapper. As Riky's talent began to shine, he caught the attention of the South African music scene. In 2000,
why does he look like he's singing gospel here, bro? Look at this part.
Caught the attention of...
It looks like a gospel music video, bro.
the South African music scene. In 2011, he co-founded the rap group called Boys and Bucks, and together they made multiple smash hits, which catapulted Riky Rick to nationwide fame. Their infectious beats and Riky Rick's distinctive lyrical flow resonated with fans, cementing his position as a rising star in the South African hip-hop landscape. But Riky Rick wasn't a one-hit wonder. He continued to produce chart-topping tracks like Stay Shining, showcasing his versatility and musical prowess. As Riky Rick's fame continued to rise, so did his list of collaborations with other artists. From working with multi-platinum South African musicians like Casper Novus and OK Malam Cool Cat, to international stars like the Major Lazer, Riky Rick's music reach extended beyond borders. His collaborations often landed on top music charts, dominating airwaves and playlists. Songs like Buy It Out and Family earned him critical acclaim and accolades, proving that Riky Rick's influence was not only limited to the South African audience. With Riky and Casper both part of the hip-hop collective Boys and...
This song, this song was fire, bro. Talk about the perfect combination of a feature, like everyone from A to Z. Like, it was just the way it was formulated, the music video. It's like, it's still one of my favorite, bro. Perfect, bro.
Bucks back in the early 2000s, their collaboration brought fresh energy to the industry. And just like any industry that there is, it has...
You know, it's hard to believe. There was a point in South Africa where hip-hop dominated. Not like it dominated. People who are not listening to anything else besides hip-hop. Do you see now? Maybe now, at late, I would say the music genre is a little bit open. And there was a time in South Africa where like people only listen to Amapiano. I think it's starting to open a little bit. People still listen to Amapiano, but there was a time where Amapiano was like dominating. Imagine the domination of Amapiano for the past, let me say Amapiano 2020, 2021. You know? Because I don't think, my thing is that I don't think we're in the peak of Amapiano. I'm a peak of Amapiano, we have left it. You know, with Basta. I think that was like the top quality of Amapiano. Maybe I'm being biased. Like, you know, what is that? I'm thinking, trying to Basta, no Zuma, you know those songs, bro. I think that time that was like the peak of Amapiano, bro. Like, I'm sorry, this video is gonna get copyrighted, but fuck it. Like, I have to listen to that, bro. Like, Basta 929. No, it's. Why did I write Dasta? Like, I think that was like Amapiano, no Riz, no Zoom. I think that was like the peak of Amapiano. Like, bro. Yeah, bro. This was like the peak of Amapiano, bro. Like, Amapiano fell off, bro. Not that like it fell off, but that was like the peak. So, what I'm trying to say, I even lost what I'm trying to say. What I was trying to say that it was like, there was a point where hip hop was dominating, and it's just hard. Like, especially if you just compare it like to the time we are in right now, and try to compare it how Amapiano has been dominating, and tell people that hip hop was dominating South Africa. It's gonna be hard, bro.
Has become a major expectation that there's bound to be other competitors playing in the same field. In the era of Boys and Bucks, Cash Time Life on the other hand was a record label and group collective founded by the South African rapper KO. The label aimed to provide a platform for emerging hip-hop artists and producers. Cash Time Life had its own roster of artists, including KO himself, Kid X, Mai, Mags, and Wesley. The label's focus was on developing and promoting talent within the South African hip-hop scene. Beyond music, Riky Rick became a fashion-forward force. His unique sense of style, from his signature braided beard to his trend-setting outfits, earned him recognition as a style icon. His fashion choices showcased the blend of traditional South African attire with contemporary urban elements, setting him apart as an authentic individualist.
Bro, Riky bro was wow. I'm sorry for speaking with food, man. Riky, some of the stuff that he used to wear, bro, it was just wow, bro. He was just doing it for pure reasons. Just to trend, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, there's some stuff when people, you know, those fashion shows where people wearing crazy stuff, they're just doing it to trend, bro. Because there's no way, the things that people wear at fashion shows, I've never saw, like, in my day-to-day life, I've never walked around and saw someone wearing something crazy like that. Like, some of the stuff you can see where people are just wearing this, it's just for PR reasons so they can trend on social media.
The entertainment world.
Stop the battle. Yeah. Let me show you something.
This is fire.
The battle has a battle. Dog, the battle has a battle. Dog, how many pockets you got on you right now, cameraman?
Nah, with all due respect, that is so dumb, bro. Why would you want to wear a shoe to wear a shoe on top of it? That is so stupid, bro.
4. 1.
1, 2,
3. 4.
on one side.
5. 6. 7. 8.
8,
9.
9, 10,
10.
11.
Hold on. I don't want to show you the other one.
Yeah,
If you don't have 11 pockets in 2021, it's bad.
this is bad.
Leave it.
That is so dumb, bro. Like the fashion design of that. But what are you doing with 12 pockets? Like 12 pockets. Even military guys don't wear stuff with just so many pockets. Like, come on, bro.
Fast forward to 2019, Riky Rick took his impact to new heights by launching Cotton Fest, a music festival celebrating local talent and diverse musical genres. With his keen eye for talent, Riky Rick curated an unforgettable experience, featuring a lineup of top-tier artists and emerging talents. His impact goes beyond his own success. He has been a staunch supporter of upcoming artists, recognizing the importance of nurturing the next generation of talent. Tweeting, "Please believe in young people. Give them as many opportunities as they need to prove themselves at any cost." Through his label Cotton Club Records, Riky Rick has provided a platform for emerging artists to showcase their artistry, pushing the boundaries of creativity and amplifying fresh voices in the industry. Cotton Fest became an annual affair, an event that takes place once every year, solidifying Riky Rick's position as a pillar of the South African.
Where was this? I need to watch this video. I don't know this video, bro. I need to watch this video. It was hectic, ne? I don't know this kawa. I don't know this kawa, serious.
Music scene. But behind the glitz and glamour, Riky Rick's journey wasn't without its own struggles. The pressures of fame and the demands of the music industry took a toll on his mental health. In candid interviews and through his music, Riky Rick bravely opened up about his battles with anxiety and depression. His willingness to discuss mental health openly not only helped break the stigma surrounding mental illness in South Africa, but also did so for his international audience.
In some twisted way, maybe there will be some people who will relate with me out there, because I've suffered from depression, chronic depression. I've suffered from a lot of mental anxieties that I don't like to share too much, because it's like something I want to deal with internally. I never want people to feel like,
oh, let's be precious.
oh,
He's precious.
treat this guy differently, he's sensitive, which I am. But the way my thing was working out, especially when I wasn't blowing up, that's why I always told myself, I always say this, and my thing was to make one album. At 24 years old, at 23 years old, and even when I met you, I might have not been as deep in the rabbit hole. I might have not been as deep into the darkness when I met you, but I might have been around you sometimes when I was in a dark place.
Riky Rick became
Bro, like, here's my thing. Like, I have my personal take on this. I don't think the best way to cure depression is to sit down and talk about it. That is why I have a controversial take, and maybe I need some education on this personal opinion of mine. But here's the thing, right? First of all, about depression, the way I see it from my uneducated. First of all, I need to declare it before I get clipped. My uneducated opinion is this: sitting down and talking about depression is not gonna fix depression. So that is why I don't think the best way to deal with depression is by going to therapy. I think that is just, especially for men, I think that is just a waste of time and a waste of money. Now, it's social anxiety. It's different. When you have anxiety, it's way different, because it starts from a small age, from while you're still young. I have some people who are like, for me, I'm a limited extroverted person. So what I mean by that, right? I used to never able to understand how people can have social anxiety, not be able to speak with, like, for example, guys, they aren't able to speak with girls. When they start speaking with girls, they start like freezing, stuttering, becoming nervous and stuff like that. I never used to understand that until I understood this thing about myself. When I say I'm a limited time extroverted, it's a term that I created myself. What it basically means is that I'm an extroverted person for a limited time, so I can I'm able to communicate with strangers, meet new people or whatever, but I cannot do that for a very long time. So meaning, if you put me like in a party, like let's say you're my friend and then you invite me to your friend's party and I don't know anyone there, I don't mind, but I can't stay there long because I can only socialize for that limited time, maybe for 4 hours. I will be there, I'll be happy, and I will still enjoy it. Like, hey, how are you? I'll meet people or socialize with people. But after a while, my social anxiety data bundle runs out, and you'll find me there quiet and just like down. So social anxiety, I understand. The depression part, I just think sitting down and talking about your problems or whatever, it's not gonna solve it. Is it real? Yeah, I think it's real. But when it happens, I think you need to find a distraction. You need to distract yourself. I know it's distraction, the word sounds like a bad thing, but believe me, that is why they recommend like going to the gym will keep your mentally, physically tired, and will keep your body physically tired. You know what I'm saying? Some people say they keep themselves busy from thinking about it. That's another best way to do it, whether to occupy yourself with work and whatever. So you're gonna end up stressed and tired, so you don't keep on thinking. That's what I just believe sitting down and talking about your problem is just gonna make it worse. This is why even the people who are like, who have depression and just sit at home and complain about you have depression, it's not gonna go away. Just sit there. Is it real? Is it tough? Yeah, being in that kind of space where things are not working out in your way or you don't see a bright future, because it's such different thing where as like this. I don't remember. I heard it this on TikTok. There was something along the lines of some people when they're depressed, it's not because they feel lonely. It's not because they don't have anyone. It just feels like no one has them. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the terms that I learned on TikTok. Like, you know, those shorts, motivational TikTok. That's what I learned. I understand. Or this type of place. It's like you don't even see a way forward of the situation that you have. You don't see even the light or the slightest of hope of yourself getting out of that situation. So I think also I'm a big advocate for hope. Like, you need to have hope, like at least hope, even if you're delusional. I'm delusional and I'm doing great, you know. I know I'm delusional, but I feed my head. I used to make fun of girls being delusional, but I think delusional is very necessary. It's very necessary. Why would I live in a real world where everyone has problems, things to stress about? I'd rather be delulu. Like, let me be delulu. Like, I'm delusional about everything, about my YouTube channel, my financial situation. I see the light in the darkness. But if you take the stats and analyze my life and be like, people are gonna tell you, no, you're not gonna make it out of the situation. You know, I'm delulu, and it's been doing great for the past 4 years of my life.
Hope for others facing similar challenges, encouraging conversations and promoting.
Wow, I'm a yapper, bro. What the fuck? Did I just go on a 5 minutes rant?
Mental health awareness. Although the cause of depression on Riky Rick's life is not known, but according to research, high levels of stress, pressure, and public scrutiny associated with fame can contribute to mental health challenges. In Hollywood alone, there have been countless famous figures who have publicly come out about their battle with depression, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Lady Gaga, Jim Carrey, Ellen DeGeneres.
I don't believe Dwayne, bro. Dwayne "The Rock", I don't believe that guy, bro. I don't believe that guy. That guy will do anything just for good PR, for people to feel sorry for him. There's a lot of times The Rock has been caught lying and stuff like that, just for good PR. If someone says, if he even gets a slight backlash for something he did or said, bro, he comes up apologizing like a big ass pussy. I mean, if he did have a pussy, he'd be a big ass pussy because he's big. So I guess I'm not wrong about on that hand. And this lady too, it's actually funny, but you know, some of the stuff that I heard about her being mean on her stuff and stuff like that, she's weird, bro.
Owen Wilson, Demi Lovato, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Winona Ryder, John Hamm, Kristen Bell, Brad Pitt, Adele, Zayn Malik, Selena Gomez, Russell Brand, and many others. And in the midst of his battle with mental illness, Riky Rick showed a raw and poignant side of himself when he recorded a heartbreaking video of himself driving while tears streamed down his face. The South African rapper, known for his vibrant music, openly expressed his sorrow over the tragic loss of Amapiano artist Pura, who lost his life in a devastating car accident on the 9th of August in 2021 alongside his friends and fellow musicians.
I was born in 87. Voice born in 1998, Killer Cow born in 1998. Intwana lezi. Don't forget what they stood for, especially if you're their age, or especially from Tangabao. forget what they stood for, because it's your job to continue. I can't do it. I'm 35. It's over for me. I can't come back and make you guys understand what these kids that you guys are watching doing big things are going through. They're going through a lot. But we got better, but fit. If Sasha at this age, we should get better. So anyway, ningamkhohlwa umpura, ningamkhohlwa voice, ningamkhohlwa TD, ningamkhohlwa killer cow, ningamkhohlwa thoughts. Get better, my friend. Ningabakhohlwa. Kusazobheda more. The pain that we're going through now is not the last time you're gonna feel this pain. These are not the last friends we're gonna have to bury.
Let me tell you this. What I learned about the Riky situation, I used to talk shit. You know, as people, you talk shit, and then you grow up, and then you learn some stuff, and then you learn. Now, yeah, I speak shit. It's not because I have to. I learned this situation this year. I used to be one of those people, be like, I mean, Riky, come on, bro. You are famous, you have money, you have a kid, you have a wife. You know, it's like, how can you be depressed? I used to be that guy. Until this year. This year, I was able to take my business to high. There are months where I made like around 100,000 rand per month. 100,000 rand per month, right? Now here's the crazy thing about that. In those positions where I was making 100,000 rand per month, I was not feeling free than where I am at this moment, because I had to let go of those responsibilities so I can be able to live free. I don't think you'll be able to ever get yourself in a situation your life is so perfect. You need to be able to balance all levels of your life. So let me give you an example. By the time I was making like 100,000 rand per month and stuff like that, if SARS is watching this, I'm lying. I never made that money. So allegedly. I had so many responsibilities. I used to stay in a crazy expensive apartment. I had to spend so much money on electricity and water. I remember one time I was spending like on electricity only, it was like 4,000 rand per month. I had people I had to take off. I had like almost like 6 people I have to take care of under the roof. There's my mom, there's other responsibilities. There's just so many responsibilities. I had to work 24/7. I didn't have even time to do my YouTube. There was a time period I couldn't even do time for my YouTube because I had so many responsibilities and so many milestones that I have to reach that I wasn't feeling free. Right now, I moved to a small apartment, and obviously I don't make as much money as I used to because different situations I had to let go of those responsibilities because I felt chained. But now I'm doing okay. I don't do bad. For most people, I'm doing fantastic. For me, I know I can do better, but I feel free. Like I feel free because I don't have so many responsibilities that I hate to take care of. So there were times where at that point I was making so much money. At least for me, it's too much money. I was making so much money, between 80 to 100,000 rand, but I had so many responsibilities that there were days or nights I couldn't even sleep because I was just there thinking and be like, oh, I need to do this. I have to call this person. Yo, this, just my business and everything. I had so many things to do on. But now I feel like God has given me a chance to restart, and everything is going great. Like, you know, I didn't like go back to the down, but I had to let go of those things so I can live free. I have enough time to spend with my mom, my YouTube. One of the stuff that used to stress me a lot, I couldn't be able to do my YouTube. I don't have so much responsibilities that I need to take off, like crazy expensive rent and stuff like that. So I think you need to always strive to balance your life. I know the idea of getting so much money and making so much money in the beginning, it is worth it. It is worth it. If you're like, I will never talk shit and be like, money will never make you happy. In the beginning, unless if you win Water, in the beginning you always try to make as much money as possible, but as harder as you work, you start focusing on that one thing. The other stuff part in your life start falling apart, whether it's relationships and stuff like that. And we underestimate things like relationship, how important they are. But once they hit you there, I hope it doesn't hit you hard where everything's just fall apart. I hope when you reach that level where when you focus on so much, making so much money, and then you hit that point, at least you're able to be aware of yourself and just reset. Just go back a little down, let go of other businesses where you feel like they're taking too much of your time, and you can focus on other relationships. Wow, I should be a philosopher. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book, bro. Like, let me finish this.
This video not only highlighted the fragility of mental health but also showcased the genuine bonds that exist within the music community, reminding us all of the deep impact artists have on each other's lives. 7 months after that, at 3 a.m. in the morning on the 23rd of February, 2022, Riky Rick took to Twitter and said, "I'll return a stronger man, this land is still my home." And sadly, after that Twitter post, he went on and took his own life. Many people on the internet were confused as to why he abruptly ended his life. I mean, they knew he was suffering from depression, but nobody expected that things might turn out this bad. And the worst thing is that the signs were there, but people just never overlooked them. There are a few videos among dozens of social media posts on the internet where Riky Rick said questionable things that people should have noticed. He was crying for help, but sadly people were too intoxicated to care. In a video uploaded on YouTube a year ago titled, "Asking Riky Rick how much his outfit costs," Riky Rick said something that most people now take as a sign that he had premeditated his self-deletion a while ago.
Let me tell you something.
Tell the people.
Have faith. Take care of your friends. Take care of your homies. Make sure you support the young people coming up in the game, doing it for the culture, giving you guys the entertainment that you want. We'll catch you guys on the other side. It's your boy Riky Rick. If you never hear from me again, I love you. God bless you. Good night.
Bro, it's another thing I'll tell you. I'm not gonna put myself in like, hey, I'm such a financial guy, I'm financial freedom. No, I'm actually poor. But here's what I'll tell you. One of the mistakes, there's so many mistakes you're gonna make when you start making, when you start climbing up the financial ladder, when you start making more money and stuff like that. One of the biggest mistakes that I've learned myself, and I think Riky is one of the reasons why he was having a hard time. I'm assuming the reason why I think it might have led him to unalive himself, to have depression. He has too much sympathy and empathy. The idea of you being able to help everyone, you know what I'm saying? I remember on the video he was watching earlier on, he was reacting to Mpura's death and stuff like that, and he said something along the lines of like, you never know what these youngsters are going through, please support them and stuff like that. And also here he's talking about support, you must help people. One of the stuff that I learned personally when I started climbing up the financial ladder, is that the biggest mistake is that I thought I can help everyone. You start helping everyone, you start the idea of thinking you can help everyone, and the idea of people coming to you and trying to get help from me. It's like, for me at this moment, I don't like to flex anymore. I just do things that I think are most important. It's a good idea of like, you achieve something and then you go and then you thank yourself for it, you buy yourself this thing and then you show on social media, to show that you achieve this thing and whatever. The problem with that is that people start noticing that and start coming to you for your help, and it becomes too much people who are fully dependent on you, trying to take away from you. And that was like one of the difficult thing that I had at that moment. Is like everyone was trying to leech, not in a bad way. They're also trying to better themselves. I don't saying they were bad people. I'm just saying they saw me as someone they could get financial help from, and me thinking I can help everyone, I was just there like, so that caused me a lot of stress, because everyone was just like, help me with this, help me with this, help me with this, help me with this.
And this isn't the only time Riky Rick said something like this, as in another video. While he was performing, he stood in front of the crowd and said,
Like I said, please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be out, but if you never saw me again, if you never hear from me again, I want you to remember that you have to take care of the people that are close to you. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they make it through 2022. We have to take care of our people. That's our...
After his death, many broken hearts who were close to him came forth to send their condolences, with others doubling down about their thoughts on mental illness. Unfortunately, our industry is not designed to care for mental health. It's all about numbers. To the one coming up now, please do all you can to protect your mental space. There's no need to look cool on the outside yet broken inside. Beyond his musical prowess, Riky Rick's courage in discussing mental health His role as a fashion icon and his commitment to supporting upcoming artists have solidified his legacy as more than just a rapper but also as a true cultural influencer, who will be remembered as a legend for many years to come. As we wrap up this journey, we're reminded that Riky Rick's story is not just about music, it's about the power of purpose. It's a reminder that success is often accompanied by struggles, but it's how we navigate those challenges that truly define us. Riky Rick's journey is a tapestry of determination, authenticity, and a burning desire to leave a positive mark on the world.
From my understanding and from my experience, my short term, I didn't, I haven't lived, I haven't been, we don't know how long I'm gonna live for, so I don't have much experience as him. But what I can tell you after watching this video, some of the stuff that I truly understand, that I think led him to unalive himself, is the idea of him trying to help everyone. He thought you can help everyone. The minute you think you can help everyone, that was one of the stuff that I was going through when I was like at my peak of financial life, is that I was thinking that I can help everyone, and that caused me so much stress. Like, you underestimate how much stress, the phone calls, the calls, and these people, they need your help. They need your help. That's why I don't post anymore. I don't post. I'm poor, guys. I am poor. No one asks me for money. Simple. That you would underestimate, But anyways, it's just great video, man. It's just fantastic video.